Good job. One time, Mr. Buckingham was coasting down the longest hill in the world, and it was so long it took 2 weeks to coast from the top of the long hill to the bottom. And Mr. Buckingham was careful about keeping his leg dragging in the snow, because sometimes if he dragged his leg very hard, he could keep it from bumping into the flagpole at the bottom. So Mr. Buckingham dragged his leg, and he dragged his leg so much that pretty soon his leg was all worn off. And Mr. Buckingham had dragged his leg so good and hard that he only bumped into the flagpole just a little bit, and it was just such a tiny little bit of a bump that nothing got broken off except Mr. Buckingham's ear. And that was the very last ear that Mr. Buckingham had left. But brave Mr. Buckingham smiled a brave smile, and he said, One day, Mr. Buckingham was taking a sunbath in the middle of the road, and all of a sudden a truck came along. And the driver saw Mr. Buckingham, and he thought, oh, there's an old log that someone has left in the middle of the road for a joke. And so he drove the truck along, and the truck ran over Mr. Buckingham's neck, and it sliced Mr. Buckingham's body right off. But brave Mr. Buckingham smiled a brave smile, and he said, And that was the very last terrible accident that brave Mr. Buckingham ever had. After that, he lived happily ever after. Whenever he was hungry, his dear little granddaughter would help Mr. Buckingham to eat a big plateful of beautiful red strawberries, because strawberries were brave Mr. Buckingham's favorite thing. And brave Mr. Buckingham was so used to saying, that didn't hurt, that as soon as he had eaten the very last beautiful red strawberry, he smiled a very, very brave smile, and he said,